Hello Libra, and welcome to your reading. I hope you are doing really well. It's lovely to read for you again. Thank you for your patience in waiting for your reading in this particular set. It's been a bit of an odd week this week, so yeah, things got a bit delayed again. But yeah, here we are. So thank you for joining me if you're joining for the first time, and to all of you who have taken the time to subscribe and to like the videos. It helps so much. So thank you for all of you returning viewers. It's great to have you along. Spirit are presenting the cards already, so let's get started. Libra, we're going to have a look at the energy around you. We're going to have a look at any incoming energies or any messages that Spirit want you to hear. And then we're going to use the tarot to get any advice and any further clarity moving forward. So let's get into it. We start with chop wood. Building blocks. Start. Here we are. Oh, lovely. I love to see that in a reading. We have peace. We have yang energy. And on the bottom of the deck, we have never-ending story. Gosh, this is so interesting. You know, I've done a lot of readings today, and quite a few of them have had never-ending story. So it feels like we're coming to the end. A lot of us are coming to the end of cycles at the moment. So that is interesting. I'm feeling a different energy though from this card for you, Libra. So bear with me, we'll come to that in a moment. Let me just check the camera angle. I think that's okay. Do excuse me, I will be having drinks of water during this reading, simply because not only have I done a lot of readings today, but also I decided to sage the house before I started the readings, because I just needed to clear the energy and to lift the vibration a bit. But the sage actually keeps catching my throat, so I keep coughing. So instead of coughing, I'm drinking water. Anyway, you didn't need to know that, but I just thought I'd tell you. So, Libra, really important at the moment. It feels like you're having to deal with everyday stuff. It feels like they've just said mundane. So yeah, some people may describe it as mundane, but it's what sort of helps us get through our everyday, isn't it? It's sort of, you know, dealing with chores, dealing with things that need seeing to, really, things that need dealing with. So yeah, chopping wood is about, as I say, the everyday activities that you're doing at the moment. So there's some significance about that. The tarot will tell us more in a moment. But what Spirit is saying is don't feel that it's mundane, it's boring, it doesn't serve a purpose, because what you're actually doing is getting, you know, your routines established, your, you know, basis dealt with, because the basis forms the building blocks for your future, Libra. Now, that may sound a bit odd to you at the moment, and we will get some more information, as I said, coming through the tarot. But it does feel that the activities you're taking part in at the moment are going to be really significant in, you know, building the future that you really want. And, you know, that is important because it feels like you're being really proactive to move in the direction that you want to move in. There was something I was just going to say and it's gone completely out of my head. Doesn't matter, we'll come back to it. I love seeing the peace card in readings. It's just so beautiful. But, you know, Spirit are saying that, you know, the time you're going through at the moment is actually very productive. You may feel like you're treading water a bit at the moment, Libra, but you're really not. You are actually taking, they've just said silent action. I've not heard them say that before. You're taking silent action in order to take this progression to where you want it to be. I don't even know if that was English. Take your progression, you know what I mean. Anyway, Spirit are saying, you know, this will bring you peace, because dealing with the everyday and not letting things stack up is what's going to bring that harmony, that peace. You just want, I mean, you are a sign of balance, Libra, aren't you? So, you know, dealing with the everyday may seem mundane, but actually, not only are you setting a good foundation for your future, but you're bringing that balance back into your life, because it keeps things on an equilibrium, doesn't it? I do see that you're in your headspace a bit, but I don't feel that that's a negative thing at the moment. We have the Yang card here, you know, which talks about, you know, your thought processes and, you know, maybe your plans as well. Anything that comes from thoughts and your headspace. Again, I feel, because we've got this card of peace, I feel that it's a positive energy. So it could be that you've got some ideas about how you want to take things forward, some plans maybe that you're thinking about, and maybe you're in that headspace to escape the mundane. What you see as the mundane, but actually we've already established it's not as mundane as you think, Libra, because you are making good progress without even realizing it. Now, this energy was interesting when it came up, as I said to you, because, you know, it talks of things that have been going on for quite a long time, maybe causing you a bit of a headache, a bit of a hassle. Maybe that's why you're in your headspace. Maybe you're trying to figure something out and have been trying to figure it out for a while. I don't feel it's a major issue, or they've just said the word catastrophe. I don't feel it's a catastrophe or anything like that. I think they're being a bit sarcastic at the moment. They're probably saying, stop reading, we've been doing this all day. Not really. Yeah, it does feel like it's something that you are trying to make your mind up about. I think that's why we're seeing Yang. That's why we're seeing this fairy figure with her head in her hands, because it's almost like you're saying, okay, well, life's as it is, it's plodding along, but what can I do that's going to make life more interesting? You know, there's elements of that feeling. I'm not saying that's what you're thinking, but there's elements of, you know, how can I enhance my life? What ideas can I come up with? How do I want life to be? It's that energy for you, Libra, at the moment. So I'm going to get the tarot. Let me just have some more water. Let's find out from tarot what they're advising you to do and what your position is and how things are going to pan out. If you want to look at your personal circumstances and you would like a personal reading, please do check out my Buy Me a Coffee page. The details are in the video description below. If you're on a big screen, there will be a QR code in the corner of the screen, and you need to just click on the shop tab. And I have a range of readings, all sorts of prices, you know, hopefully that you'll find something there that will suit you. So yeah, let me know if you're interested. Spirit are already giving us tarot, so let's get on with it. We have the Empress card, which is lovely to see with chop wood. Some of you may well be planning a family. Some of you may be getting, you know, your house ready for a new arrival. You know, there may be a pregnancy. Some of you may just be planning a whole new start, a new beginning, a birthing of a project, a birthing of a new job, a new house, whatever it is. You're getting your affairs in order for this really homely birthing energy. You know, the Empress takes control of her situation, but she does it in a very nurturing, mothering, rebirthing. She's like Mother Earth, you know. So there's definitely something that talks about your connection, your security, I mean emotional security, I don't mean physical security. There's something here about your emotional connectedness and the reason why you're having to do mundane things at the moment, because it builds in to your future. Some of you may actually be building a house. How fantastic would that be? You're going to have choices. So the more solid you can make your foundation at the moment, you know, and that could be for some of you just literally getting the finance together, you know, saving for this new beginning, this rebirth, you know, this building of your future. You've got a lot of choices coming your way. And again, your emotions are very heavily involved in that. We see the water here, which symbolizes the flow of emotions. And you're trying to decide, you know, which of these upturned upturned containers shall I actually choose? You know, it may be that you have choices to make. But again, you know, you're laying the foundation for your future. Whatever it is you're doing, Libra, it will be different for all of you. But whatever you're doing, you are laying a good foundation. I don't really think you realise what you're doing at the moment, you know. Yes, you're thinking things through. You are in your headspace. But I don't think you acknowledge that you are actually progressing. Spirit, can we have that again, please? It wasn't clear enough. What else do you want to tell Libra, please? What else do you want to tell Libra? And again, please, thank you. Wow. So this is a new offer. It may be more than one offer because we see you having choices here. It could be that for some of you. For others of you, you know, you're trying to make the right choice for your future, because what you want to do is to plant the roots to bring in this solid foundation. Whatever it is, it's the beginning of something solid. As I say, some people will have that as an offer coming in. You'll have to make a choice about. But I do feel it's about you wanting to make a choice and you having control of this situation. Because remember, you're in Empress energy. And I feel that you're wanting to take control of this situation and build this future with solid foundations. And that's why you're deliberating over the choices. I don't feel it's stressing you out particularly. I think you're literally just trying to make a decision at the moment, Libra. Oops. Tell us more about this offer or this stable future, please. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about, you know, they just said pause. I was going to say this is about making sure that things are very balanced, but there's also something here about you juggling things a bit. And it may be for some of you, if it involves a physical building of a house, it may be that you're having to juggle finance a bit because it is a Pentacles card. So it could be that, you know, you're trying to put down this solid foundation. You're making the best decision about how to do that. But you're having to juggle things a little bit, and maybe that's what you're trying to think through. You have a very balanced approach to life anyway, Libra, so I know you're going to make the right decision. That isn't any form of warning card at all. It's just acknowledging that this is what you're dealing with at the moment. Oh, wow, we have the Emperor present. Yes. Emperor and Empress, lucky you. Seriously, lucky you. Because, you know, the Emperor takes control of situations. You know, you can't get a more powerful figure, you know, a more powerful male represented figure in the tarot. He takes control of a situation. He's incredibly decisive. You know, he does what is best for him. Can be a bit egotistical, to be fair, but I feel that you are going to make, because you want this new beginning, this new start, this rebirth of a situation, you are going to take control of the situation, Libra, and make exactly the right decision for you. So regardless of the amount of juggling you're having to do, know that you will make really solid, positive decisions. So why do we have never-ending story for Libra, please? Oops. Why do we have never-ending story? Tell us more about that. Yeah. Again, another ace. Beautiful. You are going to have very clear ideas about the way that you want things to move forward, you know. You will get the clarity. You see this person on the never-ending story card looks a bit confused. They look tired. They look fed up trying to think it through. I think as things progress, you will take control of a situation and you will make a firm decision which will give birth to new ideas, you know, and new clarity, Libra. So it will all unfold in a really positive way for you. I feel this is a really positive reading for you. There may be skills that you need to learn along the way, but you're willing to put in the effort you need. We have this on the bottom of the deck, the Page of Pentacles, you know, to actually learn those skills and to bring in that feeling of stability. You'll begin to feel a lot more secure in the decisions that you're making. I don't think you feel insecure at the moment. I just think that you are biding your time and being measured in the decisions that you make, Libra. That's a really positive reading for you. Right, I'm going to pull together the reading with some Moonology cards. What I would ask is, if you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel or liked the reading, please do if you did like it. I'm getting tired now. My words are faltering. Anyway, Libra, have faith in your dreams. Exactly. You're working really well towards them. So please keep the faith and keep pushing forward. Because whatever it is that you want for this new beginning, conclusions are within reach. So yeah, they're closer to you than you think. Oops. Gosh, that went flying. Oh, I love this. Spirit are acknowledging that the hard work you've put into this situation, even if it felt mundane, Libra, your hard work is paying off. Well done you, honestly. I don't mean that sounds patronising. I really say well done, because you've been so systematic in the way that you're approaching things that you are going to get exactly the clarity and the outcome that you want. Oh, I was going to take bottom of the deck, but I've shuffled. So let's see. Thank you, Spirit. What did I say? It's closer than you think. You are very close to achieving your goal. Love it. Love that for you. You deserve that, Libra, honestly. Also, underneath, on the bottom of the deck, we have luck is on your side. I don't think you need it, because I think you've got it all in hand, to be honest, Libra. If it doesn't feel like it at the minute, know that you're on the right path here, because it just feels so controlled, orderly, and so beautiful. Wow. I could do with some more of that energy in my life, I tell you. I'm not a Libra. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, Libra. Thank you so much for watching. Do let me know if I can help you with a personal reading. You could certainly help me by liking and subscribing. And thank you so much for being here. I will talk to you all again really soon. Bye for now.